And I haven't been live in a couple of days. I've just been, focusing my energy on my YouTube short videos. So I thought I would, you know, make a live right now and just discuss a few things and see if you guys want to jump in and I'll give you a chance to speak about things and yeah, let's see how it goes. You know me, if you watch my lives, I get straight into things as well and discuss things the best I can. And so that's all I do. To talk about things about what's going on in my head and mental health, and I feel as though people really benefit from actually talking about their mental health as well as me actually sharing my story of my mental health as well. It's nice just to connect with you guys on a level of understanding each other as well, and I understand you and you understand me. And that's all I'm trying to do is push that positivity around. It's hard to say around mental health, but yeah, a part of that needs to be pushed around more than it actually does, because a lot of people do forget that we are in need of assistance in life. We are in need of help sometimes, and it doesn't make you a coward asking for help. So just keep it in mind that you might struggle somewhere down the line with mental health, but there is always some alternative answer. There is always somebody out there to actually help you. As I say every time, guys, I'll just be a couple of seconds as well. Just going to try and sort some better lighting out as well on this live. Sorry about that, guys. I don't think it's actually did much. The lighting, it's quite dark still, so um, I just need to be like serious more than anything about like how you actually can take over your life, like thinking too much into situations and not understanding things the best you can. But you just got to take a step back and actually understand your own life before you can progress onto the next level of your mental health as well. Like if you actually focus on things for too long, you can take too much of your own energy out of your brain, and you can take too much energy even out of your life as well. It's hard just to keep focused on one thing. But I will try and get. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. I'll try it like that. But yeah, you just got to focus on yourself more than anything, and try your best to not beat yourself up so much about different things in life. You don't want to keep contradicting yourself, and you keep going over and over in your head about different things. So I think people will understand that when they actually overcome hurdles in their life that they need to overcome. And that's all it was for me, just like overcoming things that you would never expect to actually find the answers for, actually find it difficulty at the time. It was hard for you to actually, through the difficult time of suffering, or through the difficult time of not knowing what was actually going on in my mind. Like, it was so difficult to actually find answers for things, but like now, understanding a lot more of my life and understanding a lot more where I've actually been from where I am now, those difficult things actually seem a lot more complex, and it seems a lot more easier to handle. When I put it like that, it's easier to handle things that used to shoot my anxiety up and flare my anxiety up so much that I couldn't breathe. I couldn't go out, and it was like, because I was in my own head, and I thought everybody out there was watching me, and without being so selfish, it was like, you do things to yourself like that as well. It's like paranoia. You can get paranoia by not coming to your own problems in your head. Like, you've got to understand your problems before you can actually talk about things with your family and friends as well. You've got to understand yourself without being so, I guess, selfish. You've got to like offload to family, friends, even a GP, like a doctor, counselor. It's always nice to speak about your mental health to those people as well. Professionals do actually help. I've had a lot of professionals in my life that actually have helped me. So I'm not going to sit here and lie to anybody, that's on my life. I'm not going to sit and lie and say, professionals and getting counselling like don't help, but it actually does help because you actually get to open a lot of your mind up. Like if you've got problems from your childhood, if you've got problems from even now in this current day, it actually gives you the opportunity, allows you the opportunity to actually have your things that's been on your mind, and those things get put on the table, and those things actually get discussed in a lot more of a creative form with a counsellor or a doctor or anybody you want to talk to. Like they can develop it can develop you into a better person if you talk about things. And actually generally mean that. Like people actually are afraid to speak about things. People are afraid to actually push themselves on just onto anybody really. Like nobody wants to be that person that's going to shove problems or push problems onto friends or family, because you don't want to be so selfish in life. But I feel as though like there does come a time in your life that you do need to start discussing things, and you do need to start bringing things to the surface and making people aware of what's going on in your mind, like what's going on in your head. So all I can suggest there is, if you guys don't feel comfortable talking to family or even friends at the current stage, you could actually look for help off a GP or some sort of counsellor, and that's what I would recommend, because counselling does actually give you a lot more beneficial hope that actually you don't understand your life. Like counselling can actually give you a different outlook in life. Like it can actually change your mindset instead of being so alone and afraid. So me, like from last year to the present day, I think now, like especially even creating YouTube and doing these videos has also helped me and give me confidence. My confidence has grown so much about pressing myself on this subject right now, like I am doing. And obviously I do dancing and I actually really enjoy it. And the way I live and my slogan is, it's written on my YouTube channel, dancing, it does help my mental health. So if I suffer with anxiety or lack of sleep, especially when I first started YouTube, I wasn't stopping making dance videos. I was making dance videos every second I got on YouTube Shorts. But it faded off, and I started getting wrapped up in the hate comments, and I started putting all my mindset on everybody else's disregard for my channel, and I started letting everybody else control what goes on my YouTube channel. And that was the most difficult thing, from having so much from having so much good feedback and having so much popularity in the 6 months I've actually done YouTube. You do sometimes feel depressed, you do feel down, and you do want to come back down to earth, because your mind can take you in different directions. So it's hard to sometimes actually tell yourself that, yeah, you might be getting views and you might be getting some good comments, you might be getting a good amount of subscribers, but it does take a toll on your life. It can take over, because you can push yourself to create videos like every single day without fail, and you can push yourself to do that to the point of your mental health just can't understand. Like you can damage your health also by doing it. But like learning from different things I've done on this platform, I wouldn't change what I have done and what I am doing now. But I feel as though by just putting YouTube Shorts up and not know my personality, and you guys don't get to know my personality as much as you probably want to, I feel like live is the best option for me, like just to address problems, and gives you guys to understand me, and I can understand you guys. in the comments sometimes. So it's nice to actually speak about a lot of things, and I don't want to keep going on and on, but like a part of like YouTube has actually give me a purpose in life. It's really defined me as a person in a sense of after like years of not of putting off not wanting to do YouTube, then you eventually actually have the confidence to do the YouTube videos, and you start pushing content out there, and you get your first few subscribers. It gives you such a good feeling, and you just want more and more and more, and it's just you're hungry for it's just got that hunger constantly, which can which is good because you've actually created something from your brain and put it on the internet, and people actually watch what you do, and people give you a good people give you good feedback, so it actually gives you a good feeling. But sometimes it can also give you a bad feeling if you get so much hate. So if you do struggle with mental health, and it's depression, yeah, whatever it is, anxiety, sometimes this right here, this platform, is probably not the best thing for people that's that's going to get offended of everybody's comments. You've got to take it on board, because YouTube is such a great platform, and it honestly, to me, it's given me such a start in life. So I'm not going to sit here and say it is bad, because it's not. It's probably one of the best things that I've ever done in my life. So yeah, but all I can say is if you're not strong enough to handle the hate or the negative feedback, maybe you should just try and do something else. There's a lot of different platforms out there that you probably would enjoy. That's a lot more chilled, and it's a lot more structured. But YouTube's YouTube, and it's not in the sense of bad, because it can be really good, and it's other people on YouTube that let it down. And if you want to make videos and you don't want to leave your comments on, you can dismiss your comments. But I've always wanted to give the other people that give me good feedback a chance to do that, because I don't think it's fair on those guys that actually want to give me a good a good comment, and those guys shouldn't get tarnished by the haters out there that just want to give me a load of whatever it is, so nonsense. And that's why I'm here to this day to say that, thanks everybody that I'm here, and I'm here now, and I'm actually feeling so generous and grateful for you guys, clicking my screen and subscribing, and I wouldn't be here without you guys. So huge thanks to that as well. But I will keep pushing myself, and sometimes I might rise to haters as well myself, but everybody gets caught up in that at some point. But I put too much work in every day, not to defend myself, not to defend myself. I will defend myself, because I put that much work in my dancing and my routines, and even videos right now like this live. I'm not going to sit there and let people walk all over me and walk all over my feelings and my channel. I've got to defend myself, and that's all it is, as anybody would. So this is all I have, and this is all I want to do. So it's like it's mine. It's like it's precious. So I just don't want anybody to upset me too much. So I will sometimes reply. Yeah, I'll just be a couple of seconds, guys. Sorry again. Yeah, but just don't feel as though you can't do anything in life, because you can. Everybody out there is loved, and they have got a purpose. So keep going and keep fighting that fight that you want to fight, and get the achievement at the end, because there is a brick wall in life as well that you do hit in life. You've just got to find a way to break that wall down and rebuild that person inside that you knew has always been there, instead of letting that depression, anxiety brain of yours take over, because you will find that person and redevelop yourself, and that brick wall gets smashed down, in no problem when you focus on things. But yeah, guys, like I said, I just will be a second. I'm just going to go in the other room for a second, and I might put Just be some back just for 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, sorry guys. I just think you should give yourself an opportunity in life, and not doubt yourself, and keep fighting that fight that's inside of you. And just, if you've got dreams and ambitions, go for them. Don't let anybody stop you, and don't let yourself stop you either. Just go for ambitions and dreams, and have hope in yourself as well. Don't just sit back and not have that hope, because people do believe in you. It's nice to be nice. It's nice just to be yourself as well. You don't need to be anybody else. Just be yourself more than anything. I will apologise, guys. Just smoking a cigarette as well, so if I keep going to one side, I just don't want to smoke on the camera, as well. So I know you can, but it's my preference. I don't really like to. I don't know how long I'll be on tonight either. I normally say I'm going to be on like an hour, but I just see how it goes. I just go with the flow and see what happens. Sometimes it's an hour. It can be 2 hours, and I'm trying to do a lot of more videos about like the UK as well, and like go outside and show you guys from like America and different countries who's actually asked me to show you like the sites and see what it looks like around the UK and different things. But I don't know if I want to do that right now. I just don't want to show my area, where I am. So I will find a different place in the UK eventually, and I will show you some of the sites, which is understandable. I don't want to show where my street is or where I am, so that's just my preference. I don't want to, get burgled. So, but there will be content coming in alive, with some of the sites in the UK for you guys that's been interested. Just don't hold yourself off to like judgment or getting judged. Just keep yourself honest as well, and just keep yourself on the ball, and just never let anybody like treat you like you're not a person as well. Like, don't forget that one. Just before I quickly take another drag of this, just don't forget to let your desires come out more than anybody else's, because people do try and control you. Just don't give up on your own dreams as well. Because I think that's the worst thing to ever do, like just to give up on your own dreams and not actually have. You just gotta have a bit of faith in yourself, You shouldn't let anybody take over. You shouldn't let anybody criticize you, and you shouldn't have a backpedal for anybody. I think you should just always push yourself to go forward, in the general sense of it. And that's all I can say. Just have hope in yourself more than anything, and just have that like desire that you've always had to do stuff, and don't let anybody like sway your mind from that either. Just constantly push yourself, because dreams are there to to be made for you, that you actually want to push yourself, and you will eventually get those dreams if you do work hard and push yourself for things. You've got to start off and find the foundation of what you want to do first, and then succeed and proceed for that, and you eventually get the success, and you'll have the time and you know, the place where you want to be in life as well. And that's all it is just finding the right time to actually what you want, like, pick things that you want to do as well. Like, I know it's difficult sometimes. It's difficult, like, trying to figure out what you actually want to do, but like, I think people get the general gist of like what they actually want to do in life. So it's not that complicated. Once you've got a dream and a goal, you should always try and like pursue, like, just go for it as well, like, as much as you can. Don't let it ever like stop you from doing anything. If you want to try something, try it, you know. That's the way I look at life as well. There's a lot of hurdles like you've got to jump over in life as well. Like, there's a lot of things you've got to jump over to actually to have confidence in yourself as well. There's a lot of things that you've actually got to complete in your own mind sometimes to actually proceed and push yourself the best you can to actually have that confidence and actually go for things in life that you actually want to do. And I think that's all it is just trying to break down a lot of barriers that you probably didn't expect that you actually do. Because I think once you start believing in yourself, other people will start noticing, other people will start enjoying the things that you do. Like, especially on YouTube, like, especially now on YouTube as well, like, creating content, like, and pushing content out there every day, and gives you such a good feeling that other people can actually relate to you know, some of the videos you put out there and the content as well. So it's a good idea, you know, just to always try things. Yeah, but I don't know how long I'll be on this live. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes actually, you know, say I'm not going to be too long, and I find myself like hours later just still sitting here. So see how tired I get tonight. See how tired I actually feel. I'll only stay on for a while. Just all depends, guys, you know, it all depends. But yeah, and also like looking through some of the comments, like, I actually really appreciate a lot of you guys sharing your stories with me as well about your own struggles. And it means a lot for you guys to actually come up on my YouTube channel and watch one of my videos and leave a comment about some of the serious stuff that's actually happened in your life, and for me to actually read that. It's like crazy that, you know, some of the things that you've actually been through, it gives you a bit of think about your own life and think of, you know, some people have been through worse, if you know, and it actually puts you down to reality sometimes. You think, wow, some people have actually had that going on in their life, or this going on, and you actually think your problem's so small compared to their problems, because it's just insane how much things actually read, and it's crazy that you guys actually share a lot of your stories and a lot of love and support as well. Is you know, it's incredible. This last 6 months, it's almost 7 months now, so it's not going to be long before Christmas, and I can start pushing content out there, which I really want to do. And I've got a good ideas, and I've got you know, songs to do for Christmas as well. So I really want to you know, focus on that more than anything. It's just, I love Christmas as well. Like, Christmas is such a good time of the year, especially for the music. A lot of people don't like Christmas songs, but you know, I do put my hand up on that one. I am I do you know, like Christmas songs. A lot of people don't like to hear that, but they do get annoying sometimes. But there's some songs out there you just don't mind listening to. So there's a lot of songs I will be doing for Christmas. Got a few ideas. Even though like there's been some stuff in in the stores like now, like Christmas stuff already in the UK, so it's crazy. But yeah, I'll just be on 5 more minutes and I think I'll log off. I just sort of quickly jump on. But yeah, if you struggle with mental health, you're not alone. I think a lot of people struggle with mental health, and just find it in yourself to talk about things and get things off your chest. Don't be afraid, and don't give up on yourself either. It's all I can say. Just keep fighting that fight, and don't ever feel like nobody's there for you, because in life people do care and people are there. So you know, I've got a lot of inspiration in my life. So a lot of people inspired me to do things like, you know, my nana was such a good dancer, and she inspired me a lot as well, like the way she dances, and you know, and watching how she struggled with her life, and raising a lot of kids. And so it must have been so tough in that generation to raise kids, and I take my hat off to her for doing that. So you know, I look at people like that, like who I love, and it's crazy how much the struggle must have been back then, and you've only got to respect that as well, which I do. So yeah, it's people like that, like, you know, that you don't see, or you don't actually realize how hard their life was, and it gives you just you know, just a second of a day just to share things with people as well. So you know, and it's inspirational. So yeah. But yeah, like guys, like I say, I appreciate everybody that's joined in this live, and hopefully next time there's a lot more chat. And that's it, guys. I will do more lives in the future. But yeah, it's been a quicker one tonight as well. Just, you know, it's been some good conversations. Last few lives I've actually put up there. But yeah, I don't mind putting the message out there, regardless of people's joined or chatted. So thanks for being here, guys. Even if you've been here for a few seconds and you give me your time, appreciate that, guys, and peace out.